Okie dokie, let's get her going. Watching fucking dogs again, so we do here. Oh wait, we were on type deduction. Deduction foo for functions. Oh, like auto. Maybe the. I need to start thinking with my eyes open, I think. Maybe the auto for a function. Like I'm trying to, like when I close my eyes, I can visualize stuff better. But it'd be cool if I could open them and see stuff. Because like right now I'm seeing the return value for function and then the header, I guess, the identifier for the function, the parameters. Trying to put my visualize stuff in real life. I feel like maybe I have to freaking walk around or something and visualize something hard and think about something while I'm looking around still. I can't just sit here and close my eyes. Plus it makes me tired and I don't like that side effect. So if we have an auto returning function and it returns a value inside it, maybe it means that the auto is becoming the type of the value that we're returning. Maybe. So you could do auto and no return, and well, there's no initializer, so I don't think it would work for void. But if we were returning a float value, and we had auto as the return type, wouldn't the auto deduce and infer that it should be float? I don't know. So, yeah, we talked about that. We talked about an initializer being needed. What else? Oh, that brace initialization. So I think they call it an initializer list is the two braces, the inside guys. And we can't have multiple parameters inside it because then, I mean, what do you call that? Do you call it a vector by default because it has different parameters? I mean, I guess you call it an initializer list. I mean, nobody knows if it's the same type or not. Like maybe I can initialize a vector as an x and y. Well, they probably should be all the same type though. Like, I mean, if we're talking about a vector in real life and I'm moving from here to there, there's some sort of x, y, and z, but they're all the same type. They're all a distance, x distance, y distance, z distance, we're there. So yeah, I guess you call it, I guess it's a list, which may be different from an array, but maybe I can initialize an array with an initializer list. I'm curious the distinction between list and array then. Okay. Oh, yeah. Glasses time. All right, dog is still out. Okay. Wrong way. There we go. Okay. Searching for a new apartment, trying to get one that is cheaper. I have to do that within 25 days because my current lease expires early September, which means there's something in the lease that says, hey, I have to notify them 60 days before I move out, or I think I have to pay a fee or something, probably like a grand or something like that. So obviously I'll do that, but I'm trying to lock in another place that is cheaper because right now I pay too much money for being a broke ass. So trying to figure that out. Another apartment tour tomorrow. The one tomorrow isn't even a good place, but I'm touring it just to close the deal, really, or just to, I don't know, just to do it, see what else I want. I make 50,000 gross. So, like 36 grand net, which is plenty of money. It's just, I need to figure out what kind of apartment I actually want to live in now because I'm not stuck in having to buy one a certain way. I can buy kind of whatever I need. So, trying to stick to cheap as possible, hopefully under $1,000 a month. That would be fucking nice. Okay. So yes, we said that they require initializers. Yes, thus they need initializers. So it won't work for void because voids are incomplete. Okay, noted. Oh yeah, and constant. So when we're doing auto and we have a const value and we're initializing something from that value, Well, it only sees the value. It's not going to see const. The const part isn't represented in, well, I'm not even sure how exactly types are stored in memory because it's got to be in there somewhere. There's got to be some sort of tag or something saying, hey, this bucket can only hold this kind of fish. This piece of memory can only hold an integer, or rather, the value held here is an integer. Okie doker, which means that it will not see if something is const or not, because const is not part of the data type. It's simply a type qualifier. It's not necessarily changing how the data, well, it's not. It doesn't change how much the data, how the data is represented in binary, in source code, or machine code rather. So, if we wanted to make an auto of a float constant, we don't initialize it using a constant float, or there's a constant float, and we're using that variable, constant float variable, and we're using it to initialize this guy that's an auto. We say const auto because auto won't pull const from it. Same shit for const expression. I don't know why later on down here it said something about, about in const expression. Yeah, it's not a type, thus it cannot be used. Makes sense? I'm going to try and just click like this instead of using the, oh, I just did it, but instead of that, like this. Okay. It's just that there is delay. Because it's waiting, it's listening for another input, so it has to wait until the duration of a second input happens. Oh, maybe I can actually track that. Touchpad is what it's called, really? Okay. Some shit on my screen. But who is doing this? Yeah, that is insane. Oh my god, I just did it. Oh, it's over for me. Oh my, dude. No? What is that? What is that? Oh my god, why would you do that? That is brain dead. I'm typing. Interesting. I don't even know if I want that. I'm going to turn that off just to try it. I've never even seen that. Damn, I thought I could change the delay between, oh yeah, I need to write justifications for some of my purchases for the company. Annoying. I thought I could change how fast a double click needed to be. Some things have that. I don't remember what though. Video games? It was probably custom mouse settings for like a... The fuck is the mouse called, bro? Oh, glorious. There it is. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Okay. Yes, it's not part of the type system, thus it cannot be reduced. Yes, it's implicitly constant. You don't have to put constant there. Yes, that will be the... Well, I don't... It's not that it'll be dropped, it's just that it's not pulled from the data type. So if we want a const expression auto, in this case we're initializing them as a double. But we have to say, hey, you need to be const expression, buddy. So, excuse me. We can do float, character hunger. Say it's at 10 out of 10. Oops, it needs to be an F, otherwise nailing conversion from double to float. And then we can simply just say const expression auto. What would be initialized as the character's hunger? I hate that I have to, because when I think about stuff, I just look around. Oh my god, some sent shit here. But I have to take my glasses off because otherwise it screws up depth perception, except on a screen. Even then on a screen too, but not on text. Dog's so good. Chilling. Oh, I guess we could do... Yeah, we could do float. We could do max hunger. And then we could do pet hunger. And then what is our thing? Is it just not referenced? Oh, are you tripping? What does not cost? Oh, it's true. Those indeed have to be cost. It's not even a cost expression. It's not even. It's not cool. Why am I recording? What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, this would need to be cost expression. Or just literal. That's cool here, but we're still not using it. Okay, cool. Alright, it's fine. Apologies. Put it in the brain. Yeah, this is a waste of time. This is just a waste. Really? Making it so now you have to think about the type. This is an int and this is a double. Just so that they're easier to read. I don't know how. What is it? John Carmack, there he is. John Carmack code. If we look in here, we will find. I don't know if there's anything useful here. Oh. Word? Construct. Oh, packet 2. The type for the user to find. Why are the comments like this? I don't know how those are done like that. I want to find out though. It just so happens that these are the same link. If they aren't, I'm trying to find an instance where the types aren't the same for everything. Damn. Standard IO? Oh, is this just straight C? Probably. Yeah. This is cool. I like improving readability by using spaces, white spaces between. These comment types are interesting. Wonder if they're made by different people. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's all true. Here we go, like this. So there's this type, I guess he tabs twice to name them. For here, oh, that's probably the strat. Like if I just have a bunch of integers, we're gonna do int player count 5. Oh, and I think that wasn't even brace initialization. It was probably copy initialization from C, right? Oh, these are just declared. These are all declarations. This is different type of initialization, maybe? Oh. Here we go. He's just declaring all of these. That way he can, mess around with these. So we could have this. We could have. What if it? It's kind of cool. So I could have like a character here. And have a bunch of characters. Whatever. Character something. Boom. Okay, I like that. Instead of having maybe int something, character something, you could do int something, character something, character something, character something. That way it's like, hey, this is where the types change. It's kind of cool. Maximum. Way to go. Or at least they're implicated or related. There we go. It's better. Dog is okay. He's not scratching at the door yet. Yeah, I dislike this. Oh, I forgot to initialize it because it's a fucking integer, bro. I forgot. I only declared it. I didn't actually do anything. I only default initialized it, bro. I mean, if you forget, sure, the auto will catch it for you, but I don't know how common it's actually used. Wasn't it? Not there yet. So there's a get string. Isn't this bad though? I thought this is bad because maybe if we're setting a global variable, then okay. Then why are we? Well, maybe that's fine. If I say that get string initializes or assigns a global variable, God, see, I want to close my eyes. If we assign this value to a global variable, then we're okay. But if we assign it to a local variable and we return a string view, well, once the function returns, the variable is gone. It is destroyed because it has local scope. Well, it has automatic lifetime and local scope, but automatic lifetime is the important part. Which means we return something, but then that place in memory might get updated and changed. So we're only viewing one place. We're not viewing what was there. We're viewing what is there. Which means if I then use that string view, then it might go to 0. It might go to some garbage value or something else that we don't know. Not ideal. fuck, I'm kind of tired for a sec. I'm gonna just rest my eyes and see what happens. Catch up. Still kind of light on sleep. Oh yeah, that's freaking why. Oh, I freaking played games with my buddy last night because I don't get to hang with him too often, so always gotta make time. But that means I got like 6 hours of sleep. I'm gonna rest my eyes and I'll keep going, but I might sleep a little.